Hello friends, this is Swami. See, last class we discussed states of matter, part, lecture number 1. In that video, we had discussed only introduction point of view. Today, then another important topic we are going to discussing, that is gas laws. So these gas laws are very important for NEET and JEE point of view. They have to ask the questions also based on this gas laws. So what are the gas laws? So then we can explain now. So first one is a Boyle's law. So in generally gas measurable properties we have, that is pressure, temperature, volume and the mass of the gas here. So Boyle's law, what he is saying that Boyle's law here means, Boyle's is a scientist name. So what he is saying regarding this gases here means, so then temperature he kept constant, the given mass of the gases is constant here. So then volume of gas is inversely proportional to pressure and pressure of the gas is inversely proportional to volume of that gas here. Then so what is saying that Boyle's law here means at constant temperature kept constant here, the given mass of gas. So the given mass of gas also constant only here. Then volume of gas is inversely proportional to pressure of the gas is saying. So then temperature is kept constant here. Then volume of gas is inversely proportional to pressure of the gas here. Inversely proportional to pressure of the gas. Then V equal to, if anything proportionality will be there means we'll get constant here K by P. Then PV equal to constant. PV equal to constant also we can say. This is only for one gas will be present here means we can use this formula. If two gases are present here, so we have to write this formula P1 V1 that equal to P2 V2. If two gases are there means we have to use these formulas. Okay. So then we have to draw a graph also regarding this Boyle's law here. So then graph is drawn between pressure versus volume at constant temperature. At constant temperature we'll get a hyperbola. So the graph is drawn between pressure and volume at constant temperature. So that graph we have to say as a isotherm. So isotherm means, iso means same, therm means temperature. So having same temperature, so graph is drawn between pressure and volume, we'll get a hyperbola. This graph we have to call as a isotherm. If temperature is constant, kept constant temperature here, if only one gas molecule will be there here, so the temperature that is T1. If two or more gases are present here, this is gas 2 T2 and gas 3 T3. So in examination point of view, how they are asking the question based on this graph here means they have to give this graph. You can write the correct order for this temperature. T1 is greater, T2 is greater or T3, or T3 is greater, T2 is greater or T1. So based on this, so how we are saying which order is correct regarding this one means, so we have to use the ideal gas equation that is equal to PV equal to nRT here. So you can see here pressure and temperature. So these two are the directly relation here. If the pressure is more means temperature also more only. Right? So then if we cut the graph from here, so in that which one is having that more temperature, that is which one is having that more pressure, that is having a more temperature only. So then T3 is greater, T2 is greater, T1. This is the correct order for the following temperatures. Clear? So this is the graph number 1. So then next graph we can see here. So we can draw a graph from in between pressure versus 1 by V. Pressure versus 1 by V. So pressure versus 1 by V will get a slight line. So for one gas molecule here means that is temperature T1. If two or more gases are present here, 2 T3. If three gases are there, gas 1, gas 2, gas 3. So three gases are there here. So that is temperature T1, T2, T3. So they have to give this graph. You can write the correct order for the temperature. How we should say that temperature? Already I said na. So then pressure and temperature, these two are the directly relation in a ideal gas equation. So which one is having increases pressure and that is having a more temperature also. So at this, so in this point, so which is having a pressure is more, so that is having that more temperature. That is a T3 is greater, T2 is greater than T1. Right? So we have to draw a one more graph also. So then PV versus P and PV versus V. We know PV equal to constant here. PV equal to constant means we'll get the graph like this. We'll get a graph like this. So PV equal to constant. Constant means we'll get these graphs. Clear? So these are the graph we have to draw in Boyle's law. So then one more graph also we have to draw here. So for this PV equal to constant K is there for this equation. So we have to apply the log also. If we are apply the log means which graph we'll get here, that also we can see now. See, if we are applied for this log means how we should draw the graph here. Is a graph which is involving here. So log PV that equal to log K. Log PV equal to log K. So this is resemble to log A into B. Log A into B formula is what? Log A plus log B. So log P plus log V that equal to log K. Log K. So if log P equal to, so minus log V plus log K. Log K, which is resemble to Y equal to mx plus c. So y equal to mx plus c means you get a straight line. So in that, so log p versus log v, right? So then in generally then so y equal to mx plus c means we will get a straight line here. Here the two things we have to observe here. One is a positive slope, another one is a negative slope here. So here the log v is a slope if we are considered here means here so then we will get here negative slope here. So negative slope means we will get here this one. We will get a graph like this. Right? Here the theta if you are considering this is a tan 45 degrees. So that equal to 1. That is a minus 1. Minus 1 means it is a negative slope. Negative slope means we will get a graph this one. Yeah. So these are the graphical representation also important for Boyle's law. Right? So based on this graphical representation also they have to ask the question, and at the same way based on this formulas also they have to ask the question. So how they are asking that questions means, so we have to discuss in next class. So previous year JE and NEET questions, how they ask the questions. Clear? So next another second law is a Charles law. See now second gas law is a Charles law. So these are the measurable properties of gases, pressure, volume, temperature, the given mass of gas. So in this case, then pressure kept constant here. The given mass of gas is always constant in this. So at constant pressure, the given mass of gas volume is directly proportional to absolute temperature here. So this volume is directly proportional to absolute temperature here. So what are the constant here? So pressure and the given mass of gas is kept constant here, right? So then at constant pressure the given mass of gas is directly proportional to its absolute temperature here. So then V is directly proportional to T. Volume of gas is directly proportional to absolute temperature here. So V is proportional to T. If any proportionality will be there means we will get constant here, then V equal to K into T. So then V by T that equal to constant. V by T equal to constant. So this is the Charles law. In this Charles law, for one gas means we have to use this formula. If two gases are present here, so what is the formula we have to use here means? So V1 by T1 that equal to V2 by T2. V2 by T2. So when we have to apply this formula, if two gases molecules are present here, so we have to use this formula V1 by T1 that equal to V2 by T2. Now we have to observe now graphical representation for this Charles law. So then what he is saying in that means, so volume is directly proportional to temperature now here. So then in case of this one, so volume versus temperature we can see here, volume versus temperature, right? So volume versus temperature, if we draw a graph means we get a straight line at constant pressure, at constant pressure. So the graph is drawn between volume and temperature at constant pressure, and this graph we have to say as a isobar. Isobar. So iso means same, bar means pressure we have to measure in units is a bar also now, right? So same pressure, right? So the graph is drawn between volume and temperature at constant pressure P, at constant pressure P. This graph we have to say as a isobar. This graph we have to say as a isobar, right? So then let us say for example, so generally, so next another graph we can see here. So for the same this graph only, so if two or more gases are present here, so this is P1, P2 and P3 we have. So if two or more gases are present here, so then what is the correct order for this following? So they have to ask examination point of view this graph. So in this graph we have to identify that correct order for the following pressure. What is the correct order for this following pressure? The given graph here means how we should say here means, so we know that ideal gas equation PV equal to nRT is an ideal gas equation, right? So you can see here, then V equal to N by P RT, N by P RT. So you can observe this volume and pressure. So V, if 1 mole of gas means so 1 by P here. So volume and pressure, these two are the inversely proportional with each other. Which one is having that more volume, that is having a less pressure. Which one is having that less volume, that is having a more pressure, right? If you cut the graph from here, so then at this point we have a more volume than this one, than this one. So this is having that less volume and it is having a more pressure here, right? So what is the correct order for this following here is P1 is greater, P2 is greater than P3. P1 is greater, P2 is greater than P3, right? So generally the graph is drawn between pressure and volume and temperature at constant pressure, that is nothing but a isobar, right? So if two or more gases are there means, what is the correct order for the following pressure means, according to ideal gas equation, V is inversely proportional to P. So volume is increases, pressure can be decreases. So then volume can be decreases, then pressure can be increases here. And this is the correct order for the given graph, right? Now we have to apply the log for this formula, then V equal to K into T. We have to apply the log here. So we have to draw a graph between so log V versus log T. Log T. So what is the graph we'll get? So whether it is a positive or negative slope also we can define here. We have to apply this log here. So log V equal to log KT. This is resemble to log A into B formula. So log V equal to, so log of K plus log T. Log T. Then log V equal to, so log T plus log K. So which is resemble to y equal to mx plus c. So y equal to mx plus c means we will get a straight line only. In that straight line, whether it is a positive or negative slope also we can discuss now, right? So then we can see log t. So we can take here angle. Let us say for example, then it is a straight line. Straight line we will get here. So if we are taking the angle here means, so this is a theta. So then this is a tan 45. Tan 45 is nothing but a 1, right? So here log t, that log t is a positive slope only we will get here. So positive slope means this is a positive slope here. Positive slope means we will get a graph like this. And this is the graphical representation. If they have to ask anything question regarding this graphical representation means, so this graph they have to ask. So then write the correct order for the given pressure. Then so this graph. So if you are log V versus log T means we have to get a positive slope only. So what about this one? This is an intercept. Intercept. It is an intercept. Yeah. So this is the Charles law. This is second gas law. Then next third gas law we can discuss now. See here, next third gas law we are discussing, that is a Gay-Lussac's law. So it's a scientist name, Gay-Lussac's law. So according to this Gay-Lussac's law, so what are the kept constant here means, so volume he kept constant, the given mass of gas is constant only. Right? So pressure is directly proportional to temperature. It's absolute temperature here. So at constant volume, the given mass of gas, so pressure is directly proportional to absolute temperature. So this is Gay-Lussac's law here. So then P is directly proportional to absolute temperature T. Here what are the kept constant here? Volume and the given mass of gas is kept constant here. Then if anything proportionality will be there means, then we will get a constant here, P equal to K into T. Then P by T equal to constant K. So this is for one gas. If two gases are present here, what is the formula we have to use in this? So P1 by T1, that equal to, and P2 by T2. P2 by T2. If two gases are present here, we have to use this formula. If only one gas is there means, we have to use this formula. Now we have to represent here graphical representation here. So now the graph is drawn between pressure and temperature. So the graph is drawn between pressure and temperature at constant volume V. At constant volume V. Right? If the graph is drawn between pressure and temperature at constant volume V, this graph we are calling as a isochore. Isochore. Right? So the graph is drawn between pressure and temperature at constant volume. That graph we are saying as a isochore. If only one gas molecule is there means, we have to draw the graph this one. If two or more gases are present here, so what is the graph we can draw here means, if only one gas means this one, if two or more gases are means, so V1, V2, then V3. So for this the given graph, so what is the correct order for this following here? What is the correct order for the given volume here? V1 is greater, V2 is greater, V3, or V3 is greater, V2 is greater, V1. So which order is correct regarding this one is? So we see here. So then generally PV equal to nRT. Ideal gas equation we know na, PV equal to nRT here, right? So then P that equal to N by V RT. If 1 mole of gas means, so then P equal to 1 by V. So pressure and volume, these two are the inversely proportional with each other. If the pressure increases, volume decreases. Volume increases, then pressure can be decreases here. So at which point pressure is having more, in that point volume is having very less. At which point so pressure is less, at that point volume is having that more. If you cut the graph from here means, at this point, so the pressure is having that less and volume is having that more. So what is the correct order we have to write regarding this one is, so V1 is greater, V2 is greater than V3. This is the correct order for the given. Right? So if P equal to KT, if you are applied the log for this equation, then log P that equal to log K into T. Right? So log A into B formula only na. So log P equal to, so log K plus log T. Log K plus log T. So then log P equal to, so log T plus log K. Log K. Right? So which is resemble to Y equal to mx plus C. Y equal to mx plus C, and we will get a straight line. Y equal to mx plus C means we will get a straight line here. Log P versus log T. Log T. Log P versus log T. So log P versus log T will get a straight line only. Here the slope is what? Positive or negative slope only. Here the, so log T is a slope. If we have considered this one means it is a plus only. It is a positive slope only. You will get a positive slope means you will get a graph like this. Right? So if you taken this here means, so this is the angle. So 45 degrees. This is tan 45 degrees means 1 plus 1. Log T is a plus 1. So that is a positive slope. and this log k is an intercept here. Intercept log k. So these are the graphical representation for the Gay-Lussac's law. Gay-Lussac's law, graphical representation here, right? So then based on this, they have to ask the questions also. So like this, volume order also they have to ask. Clear? So next, fourth law is a, so then Avogadro's law, that also we can discuss now. So next, another fourth law is a Avogadro's law. So Avogadro's, what he is saying that Avogadro's law here means, here the pressure and temperature he kept constant here. So temperature and pressure he kept constant here. The volume of gas is directly proportional to mass, means the number of moles of the gas. The number of moles of the gas here, right? So at constant temperature and pressure, the volume of gas is directly proportional to number of moles of the gas here. Here the pressure and temperature is constant here, right? So then V is directly proportional to number of moles of the gas. So what are the constant here means, so the pressure and temperature are the constant. Pressure and temperature are the constant here. So these are the four gas laws. So in general these four gas laws, so examination point of view, like NEET and JEE point of view, they have to ask the questions also, how they are asking the questions and everything. So we have to discuss that questions with the solution also we can discuss. So after this, so we have to derive further ideal gas equation also. Ideal gas equation also they have to ask the question. So that we have to discuss in the next class. Thank you so much for watching. If you have liked my video, please do subscribe. Thank you.